John Armour from She Got Game. Last season I asked you about Jada Eads and her talents and how she could be seen as underrated. Jada Eads, I asked you about last year. Despite her absence, Savannah Catalan has has held the torch pretty high herself. That being said, when healthy, how dangerous do you truly believe this backcourt can be amongst the Big East or just throughout the country?
It's unfortunate. I thought last year her and the kid Basco from Villanova, I thought they were two of the best young guards in the country, and we were fortunate to have them in our league. And then I was really excited the fact that they stayed. So it's unfortunate for Tony and his team that they're going to miss the kid the rest of the season. They are a different team when she's playing. She is really hard to guard, and she creates a lot of offense for herself and for the other kids on the team. So they're not the same team without her, for sure. Because you got to guard her, because she can shoot, she can distribute the ball, she plays good defense. Yeah, when you lose somebody like that, it's. But at the same time, I think if things keep going the way they're going for Seton Hall, and they beat the teams they're supposed to beat in our league, win the games they're supposed to win. They're an NCAA tournament team. Like, they're real close right now. They just need to finish the regular season on a high note.
It's one that you spoke about your iconic organizations and just the legacy UConn has left. Just to kind of see everyone out there in the W, and just to see the legacy that they're leaving outside the W with Unrivaled and everything. When you go home and kind of take a step away from the game to kind of see the generations of success, what does that sincerely mean to you, and just how cool is it to kind of just reflect over everything?
Yeah, we had a reunion of the 2015 and 16 teams, and it was the same guys, pretty much. And you look at them, and they were looking up in the rafters, and I remember Nafisa saying, I can't believe it's been 10 years, and how much has happened to them in 10 years. They go from, high school players to college players to national champions at UConn, WNBA championships. They go winning Olympic gold medals. They start new leagues. They're in the executive boards of WNBA trying to figure out a collective bargaining agreement. They're just they're in the media. They're everywhere, and they touch every part of the game. And I'm always reminded of that, and I always feel pretty grateful to have been a part of that. It's hard to put into words because it's kind of storybook, It's not kind of stuff that happens everywhere quite often, Because you've seen a lot of other teams that have been really, really good, and then they kind of fall by the wayside. And we've been doing this a long time, and we're still doing it. So I'm pretty proud of that.